So, if you've ever considered building a SaaS application, you've probably come across the question of what the heck should I build? And honestly, it is not the easiest question to answer, and it might vary depending on what your goals are for the application that you're trying to build. Where are you in your SaaS journey? Have you built an application before? Is this your first one? Are you trying to make a lot of money from this, or is it just trying to get your feet wet into this space? All of these factors will shape the type of product that you end up picking. But throughout my life, I've kind of always been an ideas guy. I haven't really had any trouble coming up with ideas, but now I'm trying to also be like an execution guy as well. So I want to share with you 3 different methods that I've come up with for coming up with SaaS ideas. And I've used all 3 of these to come up with a giant list of app ideas that I have. I keep a running list on my phone, and it's kind of constantly growing. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get to all the ideas that I have, but I think these 3 methods are very tried and true. They definitely work, and they can come up with a lot of different ideas, because really when it comes to SaaS, there's an unlimited amount of ideas out there. You just got to kind of put in some work to figure out what they all are. Definitely be sure to stick around until the end of the video. The 3rd method that I'll share with you is one that I haven't really seen talked about too much, and there's some special bonus tips in there, so stick around until the end to see all of those methods. But let's begin with the first method, and this really is the lowest hanging fruit of them all. If you have absolutely no idea where to start and you've never built a SaaS application before, this will probably be your best bet at finding an idea. And what this entails is kind of just looking within yourself and looking within your own life and seeing if there are any inefficiencies or processes that could be improved on your day-to-day. Some more specific areas where this might be relevant are just think about your hobbies. Think about maybe things that you do during work or just things that you do every single day. And if there's a process that takes a really long time or it just isn't very efficient, this could be a great idea for a SaaS. And this doesn't have to be your $1 million idea, and in all likelihood, it probably won't be an idea that would bring in a ton of money. But if you've never built a SaaS before, it's really important to figure out that you can do it. And these ideas will benefit you first. And that's really powerful because it'll give you the motivation that you need to see it all the way through. The risk becomes completely mitigated because, at the end of the day, hey, even if I don't get any users and I don't get any sales, at least I'll have something that I'm able to use every day and benefits my life. And it also validates that you're able to see a project through all the way to the end, which is a very important part of the SaaS process. If you can't think of any in your own life, maybe just try out some new hobbies, try out some new things that seem interesting to you, but also you can look outward. If you have some friends or family that are struggling with things on their day-to-day, this can be a great place to start as well. Currently, this is how I came up with the idea for the application that I'm building. And if you want to see the first devlog for the application that I'm building, I'll leave it up in a card above. But essentially, recently moved in with my girlfriend, and every day we were trying to figure out what we're going to eat for dinner. So this is a way for couples to mitigate that problem and solve a big inefficiency in our life. And as I was saying before, this is a great test for me. I just want to be able to see a project all the way through. And at the end of it, even if I have no users, I have something that my girlfriend and I will be able to use every single day and will be super useful for the both of us. Alrighty, so that's the first method. Like I said, it's really if you were just getting started or you really can't think of any ideas. A lot of those apps will be in the B2C space, and they can be harder to sell because, in the B2B space, you're solving problems for real businesses and potentially making them more money with your product. So those are the types of products that we'll be trying to find with method 2. Method 2 is all about finding business owners somewhere online, and it can be any type of business owner, but it should really be in a specific category of business owners. And I'm going to use Reddit for the purpose of this example, but it doesn't have to be Reddit. Business owners are hanging out in a variety of different places. You could think about finding information in Facebook groups or on LinkedIn. Obviously, Reddit is great, or any other kind of forums that you might think that your business owners are hanging out in. So if we're specifically talking about Reddit, what we'd want to do is we'd want to find specific subreddits for a very targeted niche of business owners. Before you start looking, you can think of what kind of business owners are you trying to target. And recently I was thinking about people who run Airbnb businesses and kind of just figuring out, what are the products that are in the space right now? What are other SaaS founders building for these business owners? And I couldn't really find a whole lot, so I went to Reddit to see what their problems are. And there are a handful of different subreddits within Reddit that Airbnb business owners are hanging out in. And a lot of them are maybe talking about just terrible guests that they've had or other bad experiences that can't necessarily be solved with software. But you'll find some golden nuggets every now and again of someone who just wished that something was easier with the entire process. And I will admit that this is very manual. I just go in manually, look at the titles of the threads, and if that might have to do with a problem that can be solved by a software application, I'll read through it, see if there's any comments, and see if there are other business owners that are feeling the same exact way. This definitely takes some time, but in my opinion, it's very worth it because these are incredibly specific problems that business owners have. And if you're able to put a software product in front of them that solves that specific problem, you're going to have a lot easier time selling it than you would on some of these B2C products. And while you're doing this research, you're also able to see maybe there are other founders who have created products that solve something similar or something adjacent to this. You're honestly able to find a lot of your competition through this method as well. Maybe this isn't an area that you have a ton of expertise in, so you need to just understand the landscape a little bit. Who's building products for these people? What kind of features are they offering them? Is there a unique twist that you can add that will differentiate you? And are there any other missed opportunities that other founders aren't tackling? So like I said, you could do this on Reddit, but there are definitely other avenues for you to take as well. People definitely still hang out in Facebook groups. It's kind of insane, 2024, that we're still hanging out in Facebook groups, but they do. You could do there. You can find them on LinkedIn. I don't love LinkedIn. It always feels like somebody's trying to sell me something on there, but business owners are definitely hanging out there. They might be on YouTube as well. They might be on Twitter. So if you have a specific type of business owner in mind, you just got to find where they hang out and then start reading about their problems. Alrighty, so I'm glad you stuck around to the third method because, like I said, I think this is the one where I've come up with the most amount of ideas from, and it's also pretty easy to validate ideas using this method as well. Like I said, I don't really see a whole lot of people talking about this, but I wanted to go into it because it's a really powerful tool. Alrighty, so method 3 is all about utilizing this website called partnerstack.com, and essentially you're able to join as a partner. There are business owners who will sign up as vendors, and essentially the business owners are just looking for folks to promote their products. It's kind of like an affiliate marketplace. So, if you join as a partner, you're able to promote these vendors' products and ideally earn a commission if you earn sales for the vendor. We probably won't use it for that purpose. We will use it for the purpose of finding different SaaS businesses in different verticals, because there are a ton of different businesses on this website and all of them are looking to earn more money, which means that they've probably validated their idea in some way. They've gained some kind of user base, but they're looking to grow even more. So in order to see all of these products, you do, I believe, have to join the network. I forget exactly what the terms for signing up are, but once you are able to join, you'll get to a screen that looks like this where you can discover partnerships. And what's nice is that you're able to filter by category. So if there is a specific type of vertical that you're trying to get into for your SaaS, you can filter by that and then obviously find products that are in your niche. And so from here, what I do is I just go through these. They'll normally have some kind of description about what the software does. And if it's interesting to me in the sense that it might be something that I'm able to build, or if it is just in a vertical that I'm interested in, I'll keep note of it and then I'll go over to their website and check it out. There are some bigger brands on here, but what we're looking for is ones that are a bit smaller, maybe a bit newer. Those are going to have less features and they're going to be more possible for us to build SaaS businesses that are similar. And again, we don't want to, just completely copy here. If we find a SaaS business that is interesting to us, we'll be able to go over to that website, see what their features are. And, from there, it's about being a bit creative and saying, hey, how useful is this feature? Could I put a unique spin on it so that it could be more beneficial to a business owner? So this one is interesting to me. If you know about 11 Labs is they essentially use AI voice synthesis, and you can do text to speech, and I think a whole lot of other things with them. But they are on this website, and you can see that you can earn 22% commission for the first 12 months, which is pretty cool. But that's not what we're interested in. We're interested in just the website and the software product itself. So from there, I would go over to the 11 Labs website, and I would just start checking out the solutions, the features, and the pricing that they have, and see, is this something that I could build, or could I take one feature of this and make it really powerful? And then I would just do this for a bunch of products. If you do some research for an hour, 2 hours, you're going to find a ton of different products that you could potentially make. And by going over to their websites and seeing how they present their product, you'll have a better idea of how they're doing marketing, how they're doing customer acquisition, and these can all really benefit you when you're trying to build your own product. This method, it's really great for finding different ideas and new ideas that you hadn't thought of in a particular niche. But what tends to be the hardest with this method is validating, is this actually a good idea or not? And what PartnerStack allows you to do is sign up as an affiliate. So you're actually able to promote these products as an affiliate. You'll be given an affiliate link and you can drive traffic over to that link. Somebody buys that product, you'll get some kind of commission. And we're not really concerned about the commission that we'll get from this. What we want to do is validate that people will actually buy this product. Validating ideas tends to cost money. And so we can put, $100, $200 into this and see if we're able to generate any sales for this company. If we are able to, then it means that this is a validated product. People are willing to pay money for this product. So now we can come up with our own spin on this idea or this feature and brand it as our own, and then create an entirely new product that we know people are interested in. So the way that I would do this is you have to be pretty particular on PartnerStack. So they will have some terms and conditions for how you're able to promote these products. But if a product allows you to do brand bidding, then you're able to run search campaigns. So this could be through Google ads or it could be through Microsoft ads. And you can do a specific targeted brand search for the name of the company. So essentially what you would do is you would set up a Google ads campaign. And whenever somebody searches, say, for example, 11 Labs, your ad would come up. And if somebody clicks on your ad and then purchases something from 11 Labs, then you would get the commission. But then you would also validate, hey, people are buying this product. And that's really the data and the information that we want. Like I said, though, not all products on PartnerStack allow you to do brand bidding. So make sure that you do some research beforehand. They have their terms and conditions before you even sign up to apply for them. So make sure you just do some due diligence. Make sure that you're able to do that. Alrighty, so that will wrap up the video. Those are the 3 methods that I have used personally to find different SaaS ideas in different verticals, B2C, B2B. And I will continue to be using these methods to come up with new business ideas. And that Notes app list is just going to keep on growing because I can find ideas faster than I can build them for sure. I really do hope that helped though. And if y'all are using any other methods to find SaaS ideas, definitely share them in the comments below. Because like I said at the beginning of the video, it's kind of hard to find SaaS ideas sometimes. And if you get into a rut, it can demoralize you and possibly stop you from even starting the process. So yeah, leave a comment if this was helpful. Definitely subscribe if you're into this SaaS content. And yeah, I'll have some more devlogs coming out soon about the app that I'm building. But thanks a ton for watching until the end. I really appreciate that. And I hope you have a great rest of the day.